How's it going, everyone? I just watched the Xbox 2019 conference, and man, I was pretty excited walking away. I saw a lot of cool stuff. I wrote a few things down. I put Cyberpunk 2077 up in the front of the intro because that is my most excited game. That is I am most excited for that game, and I did predict that it was going to be a 2019 release date on Twitter, and I was completely wrong, but that's okay. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for this one, and I kind of wish that it was releasing this year, just because how hyped and how excited I am for this game. But I think we have enough games to play this year, and if they need a little bit more time to polish it up and kind of just finish it up, I'm completely okay with that. April 2020 is perfectly fine with me. We saw Keanu Reeves up on stage. If you don't have a reason to be excited for this game, this is it. Keanu Reeves is in the game. It looked like he was in the game, not just kind of like a trailer kind of thing. And from someone who just watched John Wick 3, I was sitting there and he came out and I was screaming because I was like, dude, this is awesome. Really, really exciting. This is a game that I'm just absolutely excited for. We saw some more gameplay in the at the conference. We saw a kind of a lengthy trailer in the beginning. So excited for this game. CD Projekt Red looks like they're making another big game, and I know a lot of people are excited for this one. And yeah, man, Cyberpunk, super excited for that one. I do want to talk about Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I really thought that game was going to be released this year. Really love what I saw. I love the first one of my favorite indie games of all time. I think the artwork, the soundtrack, the gameplay, everything. The game is an amazing game. I was really excited when they showcased, I believe it was last E3 that there's a second one coming. And this one seems a little bit more ambitious, and there's going to be a lot more boss fights. The artwork is still there. The soundtrack is still there. I want to play the second one so bad. I really thought it was going to be a 2019 release date, and it looks like we're getting it in February of 2020. So looking out for that one. They showcased Star Wars. We already saw that at the EA conference. Looks good. Looks really good. I like what Respawn has done with Star Wars. Looks like a pretty good single player game. The gameplay looked good. I already said that it needs a little bit more polish when it comes to fluidity and smoothness. Maybe it was the guy playing the game. It looked like he was kind of off. But that's coming out November 2019, the 15th. Excited for that one. Let's see. We talked about Cyberpunk, Dragon Ball Z, early 2020. Open world RPG is what we're getting at. I think they didn't show enough for me. I mean, they showed gameplay and they showed a lot of kind of back and forth with the characters fighting. I wish they kind of showed a little bit more of the RPG element, because it didn't wow me like I thought it would, and I completely forgot about this game coming out or being showcased at E3. But definitely keeping my eyes out for this one. I want to see more. I want to see more of Dragon Ball Z. I'm completely in love with Dragon Ball Z right now. I want to see more of this game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. Gears of War coming out September 10th of this year. I said this before. Xbox needs a game this year, and I'm really glad that Gears of War 5 is coming out this year, this generation. We need a game. It looks pretty good. It looks like they're adding a lot of things to this one, and yeah, it's Gears of War. Whether you're tired of this franchise or not, I'm kind of tired from it. I'm kind of tired of the franchise, but I kind of want to play a new Gears of War. I kind of want to play a new Xbox game this year, so I'm keeping my eyes out for this one. Single player and the multiplayer and all that. Not one of my most exciting games, but I'm excited. Dying Light 2, shit. One of my most anticipated games is releasing next year, next spring. I really thought this game was gonna be this gen, or this year. I'm sorry. Can't even talk right now. I'm so excited. I wasn't excited by the trailer. This is a game that I'm really, really excited for. One of my highest, but I wasn't excited by the trailer. I wish they kind of showed us some gameplay. The trailer was really. The trailer wasn't that great. But I already know that I love the first one, and I have high hopes for the second one. I think the game is going to be awesome. I just think that they didn't demonstrate the game in the best way. Trailer wasn't great in my opinion. But spring 2020, God, 2020 is going to be stacked, guys. Full of games. We saw a lot of other things. We saw Borderlands 3. You know, when we've seen so many games that have already been talked about, and you see it again, you're just like, all right, come on. We know it's coming out. We know, you know, I'm so excited for it, but we've already seen this. We already know that it's coming out this year, so it's getting kind of redundant. But definitely, I know Borderlands 3 is an exciting one for many people. Elden Ring, we didn't get a release date for this one. We didn't get gameplay. I think that this game is still pretty far out, but I am excited. You know, the creator of Game of Thrones, and then the creators of, you know, one of my favorite genres, Dark Souls, Sekiro, all that, From Software. They're collaborating. They're making a game. This can have some serious potential, and I'm really excited for that. And yeah, they talked about Xbox Scarlet, which is the next gen Xbox. It's going to be 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. They're talking about 120 frames per second. Wow. It sounds like the next Xbox and the PlayStation 5 are going to be pretty close to performance and just everything they pack in the box. It sounds like they're going to be very similar in just raw power. And how cool is Halo Infinite? You know, is going to be released on the next gen console, you know, the Xbox Scarlet, and holiday 2020. It's gonna the next Halo is gonna release day one. So kind of cool. It's kind of like how, you know, the original Xbox released and Halo Combat Evolved released together. Really cool. So next year we have we have the next gen Xbox to look forward to with Halo. That's really cool. And I kind of wish they showed some gameplay for Halo. It was just this long trailer, but man, as a Halo fan, as a Master Chief fan, I was at the edge of my seat, because that is an exciting time for me. You know, I can't wait to get my hands on the next Halo. I really hope they do it really well. That was pretty much it. That I kind of wanted to talk about. I really wanted to make a quick video and kind of talk about all the things that I'm really excited for, because the excitement is still in me right now. Super excited. It was a great E3. I wish we saw more gameplay of things. We saw a lot of trailers and a lot of CGI shit, which is fine. But yeah, exciting times. What do you think? Are you guys were you guys excited walking away from this from the E3, from the Xbox E3 conference? Were you disappointed? You know, my biggest takeaway was the Cyberpunk 2077, and my hype for this game is through the roof. And the fact that Keanu Reeves came through and talked about it was super cool. You gotta admit, that was awesome. And I can't wait for April of next year. Yeah, this is just a small video of my excitement. See you guys later. Take it easy.